In the meantime, protesters in Abuja on Friday converged at the United Nations building to demand that embattled Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan march her sexual harassment allegations against the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, with proof. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan had escalated her dispute with Senate President Godswill Akpabio on Tuesday by presenting her case at a United Nations forum. Akpoti-Uduaghan was suspended on March 6 after a heated confrontation with Akpabio over a new Senate seating arrangement, which she claimed was designed to undermine her. Tensions intensified when Akpoti-Uduaghan accused Akpabio of punishing her for rejecting his alleged sexual advances. Friday's demonstrators are insisting that Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan not only accuse the Senate President but match her claims with proof. So, to discuss this, we are joined by Public Affairs Analyst Victor Atewe. Victor, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you and good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Mazino, just in case. So, Victor.
Okay, hi, Mazino.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. The Senate passed a vote of confidence in Akpabio at a time Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan had taken her case to the United Nations. The Senate President says she is embarrassing the country. How do you weigh in on this matter now?
You know, it's laughable when you hear the Senate President, who is an accused in this matter, playing a judge in this matter, and of course, trying to exonerate himself, not just that, but also with the laughable attitude, I would say, that the Senate is just proving to put a vote of confidence on his administration or as his presidency as the Senate President. It's really, it goes to show the kind of democratic system we're practicing in the country. And that's been said. I mean, this is a weighty allegation. In the normal society, one would have expected that you take it very seriously. And at that, even if not totally stepping down, but of course, avail yourself to relevant authority to do their due diligence, not in a way trying to waive the matter. I mean, this is not because she is because she's a senator, because she's a woman. I mean, it could also happen to a man in terms of, any false accusation or any injustice, and the man tends to cry out, and before you know, it's been swept under the carpet because the power that be wouldn't want it to fly. It's really sad. It's really sad because what the Senate is just doing, all the show, I call it show of shame, trying to quickly just pass a vote of confidence. The question, you pass a vote of confidence, does Nigeria pass a vote of confidence on Senator Akpabio? The question remains for the public to answer. So why the quick exhortation to say, yes, we believe in your leadership? Fine, you believe, but this is an allegation being leveled against you, and this is the thing that you ought to, you come up with your proof and let the fact speak for itself. I mean, I'm not for nor neither against, but I'm saying that the Senate, as it stands now, it just shows that there's more to beneath the eyes than that which they're trying to cover. And of course, for the the protest you just saw today, this is an aggrieved people. I mean, Nigerians who felt this woman is not being given a fair hearing to their view. And in no time, the committee came up with the reports, and within a twinkle of an eye, she's been suspended. So it shows that they're just hanky-panky within the game that has been played. And that is what Nigerians are saying. Why the rush? I mean, we've had cases of, this former, this senator from Adamawa State who harassed a lady in a supermarket, and the lady in question, there was a video proof, but the senator was given a fair hearing to air his view, and of course the committee was being chaired by now the first lady of our country. So the question is, why is our own case different? And if you ask, they will say she was suspended not because of the sexual allegation, but because of the misconduct. Is this the first time we're seeing this? She felt that, where I'm sitting, I'm not duly informed, and you ask her to move to the other place. Even our Senate President did the same. So why this whole, trying to just whittle her down and try to blacklist her and using all the Senate power and trying, like, there's more to cover. I mean, it's really sad that we're where we are as a country today.
So there's been the call, or rather the allegations regarding sexual harassment. She also was at the IPU where she told her story, in which they gave the response of, we have to check in with the Senate President of Nigeria. His response, or rather the Senate's response, was that, we don't think that this is an external matter, we'll keep it indoors. How do you think this puts Nigeria in the grand perspective of things, the international perspective? What do you think Nigeria stands as now with all of these allegations of sexual harassment inside of the Senate?
Of course, you and I would agree that right now in the international community, and of course in the eye of the international observers, I mean, it's laughable. Like, they're just watching to see how it will all pan out. And their quick response to say is an internal thing. And of course, the Senate has its own mechanism in dealing with issues. You know, I mean, the international, I mean, we belong to the global, we belong to the global community. That sees to if justice is being melted out and of course done to her. So the international community just looking for now is too quick to pass judgment, and I think they're being fair in their response when Senator Natasha went and they said they would, you know, relate to the Senate President to get his own view, which shows that, okay, there must be two sides to a story. But quickly to, you know, discredit them and say it's an internal issue, I mean, it goes to show how we'll be looked at internationally when it comes to human rights abuses and, of course, protection of our women folks in the country.
Okay. Now, regarding the sitting arrangements and the court cases which the Senate ignored to suspend one of their own, let's look at the problem of precedents. What are we laying as an example for future leadership, do you think?
What we for me, the precedent we're setting as a country, and especially in the legislative arm of government, the National Assembly in this case, is that we're setting a precedent of, you know, there are a lot of I'll call it, I'm trying not to use the word dishonest, but we are fast becoming a laughing stock in our political system. You know, because she made, I mean, allegedly, he's saying that she wasn't well informed about her sitting arrangement and she was moved to the back and she was asked to, you know, and the Senate said that she was duly informed. You know, it's like a word against us, and it's not a good sight to behold, but I would have thought, I mean, to say that, I mean, if it's a sitting arrangement, even the last time you recall, sorry not to take us back, you recall the last time she was being suspended, she moved to the seat that was duly allocated to her. Then she submitted a petition against the Senate President. So, meaning that if she was duly informed, of course, I mean, she has a right to object or to say yes or no. And this, of course, goes a long way to also set precedent for other senators who might want to come and feel, okay, this is what happens. And of course, I think I need to know how to fight this head on.
Well, thank you very much then for giving us your evening and also giving us your 2 cents on the matter. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having my 2 cents. Thank you.